I think so. The recording was not on. Somebody pointed to that. So recording is on now. Sorry for that. Yeah, good. Thank you, Likita. So I think so. The basic part of Java is clear to you people now. So using this basic part of Java, whatever you people have learned, okay, there are a lot of ways, Rastogi, okay, there are a lot of ways. Try to concentrate what I have taught you. We'll try to create a small mini project today. So are you people excited? Let's create a small game today. Okay. Let's try to make a small game today. Are you people excited to make a game? That game is known as Mad Libs. Have you heard of, guys? We'll try to create a new game which is known as Mad Libs. Did you people play this game when you people were small? Have you heard? Somebody is saying yes, somebody is saying no, Garvish is saying yes, a lot of people saying no, no problem, no problem. Okay. So I'll teach you this game. It's a very easy game. So you take two input from the user. One is noun and the other is adjective. Okay. So you take two inputs from the user. So you take a noun from the user and you take an adjective from the user. You're taking two things from the input as an input, a noun and an adjective. And when user enters that, a noun and an adjective, you people then try to fill some gaps. Okay? How? Let's imagine that there is a statement. This is my statement which says Divya is intelligent. Okay. So guys, can you people tell me which is noun and which is adjective in this? I'm trying to teach you a game, guys. Once you know the game, you will be able to write a piece of code for that. So Divya is noun. Perfect. Okay. So Divya is noun. And what is adjective here? Intelligent is adjective. Is it clear? Perfect. Perfect, guys. Okay. So now, guys, what you need to do is, I'm giving you a specification of my game. So what I'll do, I'll say blank space and blank space. Okay. Then do what? From the user asks, what is your name? So let's imagine he puts Divya. And then asks, give a adjective for her or describe Divya. So what I'll say, the first thing what we will ask is, what is your name? Okay. And store this name where? In a variable. Let's imagine noun. Okay. The second thing we'll take from user is, and ask the user, describe your friend. Okay. Describe your friend. And whatever your friend enters, that will store in a variable which is known as adjective. And what we'll do, guys, whenever we are printing this, we'll replace this with what? Noun. And we'll replace this with what? Adjective. So let's play the game, guys. Okay. The first thing is, what is your name? Let's imagine you enter Divya. It gets stored where? In noun. Then we'll say, describe your friend. You'll say, intelligent. We'll store it where? In adjective. And then we will print in this format. What? This should be replaced by noun and this should be replaced by adjective. And when we print that, what will be the output? The output will be Divya is intelligent. So guys, give me a feedback on the yes or no, whether this game is clear to you people or no. This game is known as Mad Libs, okay? This game is known as Mad Lib. So now guys, you people need to make this game on your own, okay? And I'll teach you that whenever you have a problem statement, how to learn how to write that, okay? So guys, now you need to follow my steps. I'm assuming each and everybody now knows how to play the Mad Lib games. If you people know how to play the Mad Lib games, we'll create how to play a Mad Libs game in Java. The first step is file new. So guys, see, again, I'm going here and clicking this icon, add a file, okay? What I'm typing, madlibs.java. So what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to create a new file by the name of madlibs.java and say enter. So guys, now see a blank file is created for me. Guys, you remember when I started the session today, I introduced the concept of boilerplate. So I have already that boilerplate with me. I'm using this now. Why? Because my Java file is empty. Because my Java file is empty, I want that piece of code so that I can write my game now. So what I'll do, I'll copy paste that boiler code. Is this clear, guys? This is the beauty of that boiler code concept in industry. You have a pre-written code which has always been kept, and whenever you want, you can reuse that every time. Is it okay, guys? The second thing is, whenever you work on Java, the name of the file, this madlibs.java, the name is madlibs. This class name should be same. I am repeating again, guys. In Java, whenever you use or create a new file, the name should match, okay? So guys, I'll give you on the chat the boiler code. You people can use that. This is the boiler code for everyone. You can use this boiler code now. Is it okay, guys? Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll say madlibs. This is my second step. Okay. There's no reason behind that, Ankit. Okay. This is the way Java works. The name of the file and this should match. Is it okay? Now I will write my piece of code. Guys, tell me what I need to do. Okay. So what I need to do is, you people remembered I told you the step-by-step process. What I need to do, I need to take input from the user. If I need to take input from the user, the first thing what I need to do is import what? java.io.console. Okay. Then do what? Console my console. Third step, my console is equal to system.console. Okay. This is the code what you need to write first whenever you want to take input. Now what I need to take? I need to take that variable, what? String, what? Noun equal to what? My console dot read line, and do what? I need to say, what I need to say? What is your name? And take that input from the user and store where? Onto my variable now. Is it clear, guys? Second step, I have taken the noun variable. What I need to take input? I need to take adjective also. So I'll copy this. Sorry. Okay, I'll copy this. I'll paste it here and say what? Adjective, and do what? Describe your friend. Okay, this I have done. Now what you need to do? I need to output something to the user. What I need to output? I've taken the name, I've taken the noun. I think so I can replace this noun by name. That should be more convenient now. Okay, and now what I need to do? I need to print. So what I'll say, console dot printf now. Okay, and what I'll say now, put my quotation, semicolon, and then do what? Dash is dash. Dash was what? Percent %s. Dash is what? Very dash percent %s. Then backslash n. Why? I want to give enter, comma. How many percent is there? 2% s is there. That means I should replace this with two variables. The first variable is what? Name. So I'll say name, comma. The second variable is what? Adjective. I'll say adjective. And now it is there. Yes, Sushmita, you are right. Same way. Because I've used system.console, that is my console, I can use my console here. Okay, is it clear? I forgot to put my now. Is it clear, guys? So now what should I do? You guys, if people remembered, I taught you the first, when I started the class, write the code right the first time. Let's see, guys. My fingers crossed. Now what I'll say, clear Java C. Now my file name is changed. madlibs.java && madlibs. Okay, and enter. Guys, again let me type ampersand java c madlibs.java, okay, ampersand java madlibs. Perfect. Again try. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so guys, see, it's saying what is your name. I'll say what? Divya. And describe your friend. She is intelligent. And see what my game says. Divya is very intelligent. Okay, I can rerun it with another one. I'll rerun and say, what is your name? I'll say Sandeep. Describe your friend Sandeep. Sandeep is smart. Yes, Sandeep is very smart. I'll rerun it. Okay, now I'll say what? I'll give a name of a Bollywood actor, Hrithik Roshan. What it says, describe your friend. He is handsome. And the game says Hrithik is very handsome. Guys, in few lines we were able to make this game Mad Libs. So we started with the problem. We tried to do some changes in my code and I was able. Guys, can you people see when I compiled my program, was there any error? No, there was no error. Okay, so that's why I was telling you, you need to learn this. Write your code right the first time. This is very important, guys. You need to learn this concept, how to write your code right the first time. Is it clear, guys? Yes, you can write some other characters, guys. It's open to you. You people can whatever you people can want. Can give or describe your friend. You can give any name of your friend. This has become a universal game for you people now. Is it okay? Just give me a feedback, guys, using yes and no. Is this concept of game clear to you? Silva is saying yes, it's interesting, good. See, printf is my console is what? It's system.console. Okay, I'll give you. You people remember I was using this way earlier. My console.printf. Okay, and let's imagine I was saying welcome or hello world. Guys, try to see who has some issue in understanding this concept. System.console.printf. But if you see, my system.console is pointing towards what? My console. So what I can do is I can replace this with what? My console. Is it clear, guys? Is this clear, guys? Those who have problem in understanding this concept? Good, Shishmita. Okay. So now I am able to write something and take input from the user board. So in this small game of yours, the Mad Libs, okay, what you people are able to do? You people are able to now take some input from the user and write something onto the console. So what I have taught you is how to take input from the console and how to write something onto the console. Kaushik, you need to follow my steps. You will be able to do that. If you're not following my step, it will be a problem. The program name is Mad Libs, MADLIBS. Okay, and what you need to take care of, this name of the file Mad Libs and this class name needs to be same. Okay. Ankit, I'll teach I'm teaching from the fundamentals. Keep your question, advanced question for advanced sessions, Ankit. I know you know Java in advance, okay? But my session, I'm keeping my session in such a way that I am assuming a lot of people who are joining the Java does not know Java. They are coming here for the first time, okay? Yes, Mohit, it needs to be in the capital way, okay? Java is a case sensitive language. Dilip, I have not taught you what is system.out. The day I'll teach you, I'll show you a difference also, okay? So guys, is this clear? How to take input from the console and how to output that onto the user console. Good. There is a small jewels of FOSS coding school. Try to consider what I'm trying to say, okay? Trying is learning. I'll give you assignment. No, don't worry, Shushmita. Trying is learning, okay? So if you want to write multi-line comments in Java, you can use the same C syntax, / star / okay? And within that, you can write what? Your comment. Okay, trying is learning, and when you try you will fail. This is very important, guys. Whenever you people are learning, you need to try. And whenever you try, you will always fail. And when you fail, that means failure is must for learning. So what you should do? You should always celebrate failure every time. Guys, did you get it? It's a process. Learning is a process. Trying is learning. If you don't try, you won't learn, Venkat. So try. And when you try, you will fail. So failure is must for learning. When I also code, I also fail a lot of time. So when you also do coding and try, you will also fail. Celebrate the failure. That means you are learning every day. Is it okay? Yes, Bas Singh, that's the prompt to the user. That's known as the prompt. So what is your name is the prompt. Describe your friend is the prompt. Okay? Mohit, these are the fundamentals. Okay? There are different ways of doing that. So guys, now see what I'm trying to do. I am trying to teach you that whenever you people are learning, you'll be failing. And failing means there are some errors in your program. So I'll teach you how to make mistakes and how to clear that mistakes. Okay. So I'll purposely create some mistakes. Yeah. So once I create a mistake, there'll be an error. Such errors are known as syntax errors. Okay. So I'll teach you how to fix that syntax errors also. Yeah. So what I'll do is, string was there. What I'll do is I'll remove the purposely I'll remove R. Guys, did you see what I have done? I have purposely removed the R. And guys, see now what I try to do. I try to say Java C what madlibs.java. See guys. So whenever you do some errors in your code and whenever you try to compile, guys, please concentrate on the screen, guys. Yeah. Do not use the run button here, please. I have not taught you how to use this run. You need to use the command line. Is it clear, Ishika? Okay. Please follow the instructions what I am teaching you. Yeah. It will become very handy for you people. So whenever you try to do some mistakes, there are errors. So guys, see, it is telling you Madlibs Java 10. 10 means on line number 10 you have an error. Okay, and it says what? Cannot find symbol. So what you should do is you should copy paste this and go to the Google and say what is the error. Okay, but you people know that I purposely misspelled the word string. Okay, so if you want to fix this, and whenever you see cannot find symbol, there are chances that you have misspelled your data type name or class name. Is it clear, guys? Okay, so whenever you see this error cannot find symbol, that means you have misspelled. So what I need to do? I need to do R. I again need to say compile now. Now see. No, it needs to be Supraja. It needs to be console only. Okay. Now my error has gone. Okay. Let's see. I try to use string as smaller case. Guys, see now. Line number 10. This time I'll make the line number 11 this time. Okay. Now again compile. See guys, again. Can you read the error, guys? It says Java 11. Java 11 means what? There's an error in 11 line number. 11 line. What it is? It is saying cannot find symbol. And I told you. When it comes cannot find symbol, what it means? It means there is some misspelling in your name. Okay? So I know it needs to be a case sensitive language and S needs to be capital. And now when I try again, my error gets removed. Is it clear? These types of errors, guys, are known as syntax errors. What do we call those, guys? Syntax errors. Syntax error happens whenever you try to misspell your class name. Okay? Somebody told me, sir, if I make this as small, what will happen? Let's see. Okay? I'll compile my program again. See, guys, it is saying which number? Line 8. Cannot find symbol. Cannot find symbol. Why? Because there is no class with console C as small. If you see here, my class name, my C is capital. So to fix it, I'll make this capital and again compile that, my error goes off. Okay, is it clear, guys? So are you people able to now understand how to create syntax errors and how to remove it? So when do people get syntax errors? Can you people give me on my chat? No, Anurag, there is no system.console.readline. You cannot do that now. Yes, spelling mistakes are there. So whenever there is a spelling mistake, variable element convention, it's always a part of your syntax error. It's not only Bhargava. If you give a wrong name also, it will give you error. Okay. So now, guys, see what has happened now. Okay. Yeah, it's working. It will. Don't worry. It will, Anurag. Yeah. You can, if you want, you can do that. No issues. Okay. We'll cover the last topic for today. Let's imagine that when we made this program, the Mad Libs, guys, stop chatting now, okay, and try to concentrate on the screen now. We'll come, and Nikhil Anand will come to other data points, don't worry. I'm not going to cover everything in one day. Okay, so when we made this program and shared to our friends, okay, lot of friends try to misuse it. Okay, I'll give you an example. So let's see. So I'll run it again. I'll say clear Java C madlibs.java Java madlibs. Okay. What is your name? Name is Divya. Describe your friend. Idiot. So hello. So I'll delete this. Okay. I'll comment this. So if I want to comment this, I'll use this. Okay. Guys, sorry I lost the connection. So is my voice audible? Screen visible? Sorry guys, I lost the connection. Good. So are you there? So audible now? Yugandhar sir? And screen is visible? Okay, good. So we'll start the doubt session now, guys. Okay, and whatever has been taught till since 4 o'clock now, you people can now put your queries. We'll try to take your doubt sessions now. Okay. Kush, is it clear now? Kush? Shrikant is saying I'm getting compiler exit error. Just give me a code, I'll see what the error is. Then Ashwani is saying, can the cleared items be backed? If yes, how? Which cleared items you're talking about, Ashwani? I didn't get it. Yes, there is assignment for there today. There is a small assignment also. Okay, but I think so. I have not covered the if. I will not give the assignment today. I'll give it tomorrow. Yes, Amina, the class is over, but we are starting a doubt session. So if you have any doubts, I'll take one by one all the doubts. Yeah. So there is no assignment for today. Okay. I'll give it tomorrow. For everybody, there is no assignment for today. Okay. So why some Likita is asking, sir, why don't we use command line as system.out.println instead of using system? There are two different ways of doing Likita. I have taught you one way. Okay. There are multiple ways of doing that. Is it okay? Arpan Deep, sir, you were taking about misusing the project. I'll take it tomorrow, Arpan, for that. Okay, I've opened the floor for questions. If you have any questions and doubts, I'll take that today. Shreya is asking, Java.io is for input and output functions. If that is the case, why didn't we import that first? Okay, I didn't want to. I have directly used that, Shreya. That's why I have not imported Java.io. I imported at Java.io to teach you how to import libraries and classes in Java. Is it clear, Shreya? Sir, whether Deepa Mala is saying, whether we can use console, my console only one time? No, you can use multiple times, Deepa, no issues. Once I have, you can see here also, okay, in this statement, line number 15 and 16, I created my console once and now I can use multiple times, Deepa. Is it okay? Ankita is saying boilerplate code, what's its actual use? Actual use is, Ankita, in industry, you have a lot of boiler codes for a lot of different things. Let's imagine I have a boiler code for creating a basic app in Android and it is of 1000 lines. So whenever I want to create one basic app, what I'll do, I'll copy paste the 1000 line and into my new project. Did you get it, Ankita? That saves a lot of time. That's why you use the concept of boilerplate codes. Is it clear, Ankita? Swati is saying, sir, in the first code you use system.console.printf in the last statement, but in MATLAB you use console. These are two ways. Okay, I'll give you. I told you also. Swati, see, I have used system.console.printf. Okay, and I am saying here this is, for example, hello world. Okay, Swati, see, in this statement, this console.print, if you see on line number 9, I have stored that information where? In my console. So what I can do is, in place of this, I can replace this with what? My console. This is what I have done in line number 16. Did you get it? Swati, is this clear? These are two different ways. Rahul is asking, Nelwal is asking, what is stored in my console variable? Very good question, Rahul. My console is pointing towards system.console. And what is system.console? I told you, this black window which is there on the right hand side is pointing towards my console. Is it clear? Shreya, because of the time, I was not able to cover one topic. Okay, once I cover the topic, I'll give you assignment, Shreya. Okay. Anupriya is saying, in case we take an integer as input, what would be the format specifier? Okay. I'll take this example later, Anupriya. I have one program for that. I'll teach you how to take input in integers also. Okay. Nikita is saying, will the console commands run if we run a program without command prompt? I didn't get your question, Nikita. Will the console command run if we run a program without? No, no, Nikita. Usually the console commands are run assuming that you are running your program from command line only. Okay. Ankita is saying, what is console and what is camel case? Both are different case, Ankita. Console is this black window. This black window is known as console. And camel case means, you saw this? Actually, I should have named this as this, my console. Okay? This should be clear to you. My console, my console. Okay? My console, my console. C is capital. Okay? This way of naming a variable, my and then capital, you have seen the hump on the camel? The same way. This is known as camel case. Okay? Shushmita, I'll explain it afterwards. This concept I have not explained it. I told you also today, I need to write my code within this. I'll explain everything to you people, not today. Once I introduce the concept of classes, I'll explain you, Shushmita. Good, Venkata. Ankita, I'm not explaining this today, I told you. Ann Paul is saying, why C of console and S of string is uppercase? Very good question, Ann Paul. These are classes. This is a class, this is a class. That's why they are in uppercase, Paul, okay? Ishika is saying, why we are using camel case format specifier, can't we take first letter as capital? You can use any way, Ishika. I am telling you what are the best practices in industry. That's why I have told you that that way. People in industry use camel case. Is it clear? Amina Kausar is saying, in the output area after clearing the screen, how will we get back the output area which has been already? You cannot get it back, Amina. Okay. Once you clear it, the console gets clear. You're talking about this clear now. This gets cleared. Okay. You cannot. Udaya is saying, can we create console value by using new keyword? No, it's not required, Udaya. Okay. These are system defined. You don't need to use new keyword. Is console a keyword? Yes, console is not a keyword. Vedant Rastogi is asking. Console is a class here. Okay. Snehal is saying, Snehal Chavan is saying, I'm getting an error from cannot file symbols and unable to do next. Snehal, I told you, if you are getting an error, cannot find or file symbol, the chances are that you are using a wrong naming convention. Either lowercase or uppercase problem is there. Try to solve that. Vinisha is saying, sir, is it necessary to mention string in the? Yes, yes, we have to do that. That's the way, Vinisha. Okay. Is it out of question, sir? But I want to know what is the percentage of chance that companies hire. I'll take all this question afterwards. There, no, I answered your question. Yes, you need to import java.io for your readline command. You need to do that. Okay, Shreya. Yes, yes, Supriya. You are right. This is equal to this only. Okay, so whatever you do, this is equivalent to your hash include stdio.h in your C language. Same way, Supraja. Venkata is saying which is the correct format, system.out or system.console. There are a lot of ways. There's no right and wrong in that, Venkata. You can use any of these ways. Okay. Those people who don't have any doubts, they can leave the session, no issues. Vinay Grover is saying, sir, what is the complete course fees? I will tell you, Vinay, don't worry. Neeraj is saying, what is the use of importing if we can directly run by? These are two different ways, Neeraj. You're not using the IO package, you're directly using system.console.readline. Okay, these are two different ways. So what you're trying to say is, I can system.console. Okay, so console will be this one now, and now read line. Okay, and then you can give a prompt here, enter your name. Okay, and you can store it in a name variable, name1 equal to, and then I can give it as a string. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll comment all this. I'll comment till here now, and now if you want Java C madlib.java. Okay, there's no error. Okay, and when I run this Java madlibs, okay, enter your name, I say Sylvester, and that is stored where? In my name. Okay, so I'm not using the library here. So I taught you two ways. If you want, you can use this direct way also, that is system.console, but you need to, it gives a output in the form of a variable. Okay, when I teach you classes, I'll teach you this concept also. Is it clear, Neeraj? Nitin Bhargava saying getting command line out of, just give me a code, I'll see. Ankit, you just need to Google and see the documentation of Java. You'll see what are the functions in console class. Okay. Mohit will take it tomorrow, integer.parseInt. Okay. Don't worry. I'll give you all these codes. Don't worry. I'll give all the codes, today's code. Pooja is asking, my question is, what is the meaning of case sensitive language? Case sensitive language means, for example, I'm giving you an example here. Case sensitive means string name, string name, string name. Okay. If you see, all the three are names only, but this is lowercase, first is uppercase, this is all uppercase. All the three are different. Pooja, is this clear? All the three are different. This is the meaning of case sensitive language. Okay. Pudumathi is saying, sir, whether we have to copy paste this boilerplate from other program. I'll give you a boilerplate, Pudumathi. You can use that whenever you're creating a new program. Okay. Supraja is saying, input with which we are giving to the string should be a single word without spaces. No, you can give multiple spaces also. No issues in that. Okay. So I'll take that example of that also. Uh, I'll again delete that. I'll again remove my comments, okay, and remove this hello world, which is not required. I'll again run that. You'll come to know I'm saying Java C madlibs.java. I'm compiling again. Okay, I'm saying Java madlibs. What is your name? Divya Kumari. Okay, what is, describe your friend? Intelligent. Okay, so Divya Kumari is intelligent. Okay, you can give spaces, no issues in that. Abhimanyu Rajesh saying, sir, can I quit the class because it's over now? Yes, if you don't have, guys, if you don't have any questions, you can quit the class, no issues. Snail is saying, why we are not using Eclipse for program? Snail, if you want, you can use Eclipse on your system. There's no issues. Because there are a lot of people who don't have access to laptops and computers. That's why we're using this cloud service. Ankit, please Google it. You'll get a lot of, refer to your documentation, Ankit. You'll get a lot of format specifiers and escape sequence there. Okay. What is the difference between, Sambreen is asking, what is the difference between import java.util.scanner and import java.io.console? Both are different classes, Sambreen, okay? Khush, can we make multiple variables with my console? No, not possible, Khush. Okay, there can be one variable with one name only. Supraja, I have not taught you class today. Yeah. This is the class. Import java.io.console. Is it clear? I am importing a class here, Supraja. You can use any variable and Paul instead of my console. This is just a variable name. Whatever variable you want, you can take that. Shreya did get your question. Letter S in system is also class. Yes, Sejal, that's the part. It is compulsory to use public. That's why I told you to use that boiler code concept. Shreya, I'll teach you what is the class. I've not taught you today what is the class. I'll teach you, don't worry. Ankita saying console. Console, can I use? Yes, you can use any name. You see, I've written my console. Whatever name you want, you can write. No issues. It's just a variable. Mayank is saying, sir, my console necessary or just a feasibility to reduce the efforts of writing? Yes, it's just a feasibility of reducing writing system.console every time. Mayank, you are right. Sandeep, just Google for, in the YouTube, just search for Fast Coding School. You'll get our channel there. Ishika is saying, is these files automatically saved? Yes, Ishika, these files are automatically saved in REPL. Okay. Readline is used to, Joshika, readline is used to read from the console whenever you want to give input to the user. These are different ways, Garvish. Okay, you can use both the ways, no issues. Okay. Ankita saying we can copy any code from the file. Whenever we copy file, the process is called. Yes, Ankita, you are right. Bas saying do read line command printed automatically or we need to use printf. Bas saying in the read line you need to give your prompt. Okay, you don't need to use the printf then. I didn't get your question, Aisha Sheikh. Supraja, there's no concept of size of string in variables in Java. Whenever you give, you can give your own string there, no issues. Pawan is saying, why we write? You can do that also, no issues, Pawan. Yes, Ankit, it's a strictly typed language, Java. Yes, Murali, you can use any naming convention, uppercase, lowercase, camel case, okay? But in the industry, they means different meanings, okay? So I'm trying to teach you that way, when to use lowercase, when to use uppercase, and when to use camel case, okay? Lokita, there's no attendance form. Whenever you log into our system on Zoom, it is automatic attendance system is there, okay? Rohit, that's a variable name. Console, my console. Abhishek, I'll take your question when I teach you the input output buffers, okay? You can do that, Pawan, I told you. Both ways are okay, no issues. Pawan, is it okay? Yes, you can, Ankit, you can run single line of code also, but you need to write in your boiler code with the class name and the function name. Okay. Guys, are there any more doubts, questions? Readline is a way to take input from the user, Pawan. That's the way. Console.readline, that's the way to take. No, you cannot, Ankit. Java does not allow that. Cloud service means anything which is there on the cloud or on the internet is known as cloud service, Supraja. This is not limitation, it's a way, Ankit. Every language has a different way. It's not an interpreted language, Ankit. It's a compiled time language. Yes, yes, Neha, there is, but there are different ways. But I'm telling you, try to use the way which I'm teaching you. Okay, you'll get to know a lot of insights because why I'm doing that. I'll teach you when I teach you the classes concept.
So, guys, I think I should share one thing with you, all of you who are in the classroom here still. So, guys, we have designed the learning program in such a way that it will cover everything, but it will take time, right? So, everything cannot be taught in just one day. It is just a process. We do something today, then we'll do tomorrow, then after that, right? So every day you have new learning concepts, and accordingly we are going to write a live code. Accordingly we are going to give you the assignment as well. Accordingly we are going to solve some mini project problem as well, the way we did about the Mad Libs today, guys, right? So you just need to, go with the flow, if you want to, maximize your learning, right? And if you want to maximize your learning, then you have to first put a trust on the instructor, right? And if you give the trust, right, I guarantee you that, because this is not something we are doing it for the first time, right? In the last 3 months, around 20,000 students have registered for various FOSS courses. So I think we have a capability where we understand that how we can, deliver a program so that the attendees get a maximum, right? A maximum advantage of such programs. So guys, please do let me know आज का दिन कैसा रहा. How was your class today? आज class कैसी रही आपकी? Right? Did you learn something? क्या मजा आया सीखने में? Right? So how was, like, I would like to know from your side that, did you enjoy the class? Right? Because that is more important. अगर वो आप चीज़ enjoy नहीं करेंगे, भले ही आप नए हो, doesn't matter, right? You are very new to the Java, doesn't matter. This program is for you, and I and we assure you that, guys, after like 6 days, you will have a high confidence that yes, you can learn Java as well. You can write your own code as well. You will understand all the basics. You will understand the object-oriented programming concepts, and OOPS are the concepts which are used everywhere whenever you are into a development, right? So whether it's a Python, whether it's a Java, whether it's a C++, right? Every language has a support for object-oriented programming concepts. So that way, guys, right? This program is going to be very, very helpful to you, right? So now I'm getting
I think so. What I think so, the problem is that a lot of people know a little bit of Java, so that unlearn process needs to be done first. I think so. People have the bit knowledge of Java, so that's why they're trying to compare that. Why
Right. So Ankit is saying that superb. Now I'm getting few feedbacks. The Barak Acharan saying superb, sir. Ishika Mittal saying very nice session, sir. Thank you for today's session. Thank you, Ishita. Kush saying yes, sir. Great teaching. Ankit saying, sir, you both are fabulous teachers. Thank you, Ankit. Usha AG saying, sir, thank you, sir. Today I learned from you how to start a Java coding in an easy way. Thank you, Usha. Susmita Nala Malli saying, yes, sir, it is very useful session for me. This session is awesome. I learned so many things. Mayank Sama saying, the session was amazing. I'm a beginner in Java. I learned a lot today. Thanks, FOSS Coding School. Bobby, right? So Bobby has attended our other programs as well. Bobby saying, awesome, sir. I enjoyed the session very much. Thank you. Pudhu Mathi K saying today's session was very great, sir. Still, I was new to Java. I got hope that I will be able to understand it and it would be easy. Shahrukh saying the class had been very good, waiting for the next class. Thank you, Shahrukh. Shreya Ramesh saying, sir, thank you for your great efforts to teach us. Thank you, Shreya. Supraja saying, sir, you have a great patience. Thank you, Supraja. I think the doubt session is capped for that purpose only, where you can ask any question, and when you say any question, it can be any kind of a question. It can be technical, it can be non-technical, in technical, it can be a seen as a silly question. But I think you have a question, you should ask it, and don't worry about like how people will tag it, right? So the good part of the online education is that everybody is taking the class from their home, and there is no one to laugh together, right? Just like a physical classroom. So you can ask anything, right? As long as it is not abusive to the people, right? As long as it's not offensive to the people, you can have any question on the chat window and we will be happy to reply it, right? Supraja. Yashir saying great efforts. Basically, I'm a beginner. Thank you, sir, for everything. Thank you, Yashir. Sneha saying useful session. Pavan saying, sir, yes, sir, it's good. I have learned core Java, but some basic doubt I have. Yeah, you can use these sessions, right? Yeah, Shreya, you can leave. Thank you. I think now we can close the session for today. And guys, next class is tomorrow again at 4 p.m. same time. right? So again, new learnings would be there, new stuff would be there, and day by day you will see a lot of improvement in yourself as well, right? While attending these sessions, and your confidence in writing the Java code would improve every day. You will have a good confidence at the end of this program. So guys, thank you, and bye bye for now, and see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Bye, guys.